Nance dishes to Clarkson. Pass to Mbamute. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Henson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
You know, what I like about Randall is he gives you a different skill set. I mean, a physical forward who can also knock down threes. He can pass it a little bit. He's got a nice all-around game.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for John Henson. Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Garland in for Jordan Clarkson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Pass to Love. Over Randall. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Love.
Love, a poised leader willing to step up and knock down the big shots.
Smith, the pass to Barrett. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Smith's got 8 here in the quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
To the middle. Here's Love. Love. And Love with his second chance points. Love's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Kevin Love is such a supremely skilled forward. I mean, he's got size. He can shoot it from range. He's got a nice touch around the basket. Very difficult call.
To tie it up. Here is Mbamute. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And he gets the bucket. Smith's got 21 in the game.
And the floater is such a useful shot to have in your arsenal. It's extremely difficult to defend.
Pass to Mbamute. Here's Love. Randall grabs the board. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Smith. Garland with the defensive effort. And the Cavaliers with possession. Trailing by 2. Trying to find Knight and gets it to him. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
The Knicks call time. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen in on Jeff Hornacek's huddle with his players. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in a tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smith against Garland. Yes!
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Smith against Garland. Pass to Knight. Here's Thompson. He's looking for Love and finds him.
Shoot 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
We got this. We got this.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it. And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
So a close game sees New York take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really, and a
Lillard outside. And he makes good on the layup. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
showing his poise in a big moment. Lillard doesn't seem fazed by the high stakes of the situation.
Now here's Gobert. Mitchell in the corner. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard against Mitchell. 6 to shoot to tie it up. Lillard misses. Utah leading by 3. O'Neal from long range. A three-pointer is right on target.
Good decision from Gobert. He's solid at getting it to his teammates.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Good checked in for the Trailblazers. McCollum comes in for Little. Green, he's checked in for the Jazz. Bogdanovich comes in for Royce O'Neal. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Mitchell against Lillard. To halt the run. Good D by Mitchell. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Jazz.
It didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, how things changed in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity. And not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Donovan Mitchell.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you
And when you look at this year's rookie class, Clark, which players stand out to you?
Well, you talk about the top 3 picks, Simmons, Ingram, and I love Ingram. His length and potential is really enticing. And then Brown, I think, will be an all-star, as will Ingram. But I also like that Buddy Hield and Jamal Murray are guys that bring a lot of potential to the table. Outstanding shooters. Not just shooters, they are also scorers. That's how it's done, getting down and dirty inside, good result.
Here's Murray. Excellent production from him in this one, Clark.
Sure is. I mean, he's doing his part. No denying that. 1 point away from a double-double.
Count it. Aldridge has got 28 points for the game.
And you can feel the adrenaline Aldridge has going through him. Fired up in a big moment.
Now here's Curry. Out to Thompson. Rebounded by the Spurs. To the inside to take the lead. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. Warriors have gotten off to a cold start from the field in overtime, just 1 of 5. Curry with it. Gabe picks him up defensively. And Stephen Curry with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Rudy Gay. Late in overtime, they've got a chance to take the lead.
By far the biggest possession of this game.
Here's DeRozan. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Thompson in the corner. Nails the tray.
Big time from Clay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Turning up the temperature on his intensity that time. DeRozan getting it done in the big-time moments.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Robinson finds Curry. Here's the teardrop. And no good that time. Murray with the defensive effort. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Bobbed up there for Robinson, and stolen by White. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he can't get either to fall.
Not the results he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this away.
Thompson for the triple. He's off from 3. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But
Butler finds Winslow. Back to Butler. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Outside Jefferson. Orlando moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Ross on the wing. This one for 3. And Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ross against Butler. Off on the lane. Orlando leading by 4. 1:36 left in the 4th quarter. No good from Ross. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Shot left block, and it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Winslow. Winslow's got 4 assists now tonight. The Magic called timeout. For the Magic, Isaac's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Fournier comes in for Jefferson, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Terrence Ross. The Heat also changing it up. Olynyk, he's checked in for Leonard. Waiters comes in for Winslow, and it's Dragic in for James Johnson. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Olynyk after the miss from Vucevic. Right side, Dragic. Back to Olynyk. Raiders against Fournier. To tie it up. It falls. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Fader on the way. They get it back. Isaac. Good.
Man, I like how poised Isaac is. Excellent calmness and control. That's impressive for a young guy.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Waiters inside the three-point line, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that ring.
Isaac kicks to Gordon, and here they come. Here's Olynyk, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Olynyk up and down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
It's the first that narrows the gap to 1. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
The Magic called timeout. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Augustine against Dragic. Augustine looking around. Pass to Vucevic. Missed. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Augustine with it. Isaac passes to Augustine. Back to Isaac. Dragic against Fournier. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Fournier's got the first basket here in overtime for Orlando. Well, we know last season, Clark, that Steph Curry was the first unanimous MVP in league history. I mean, that is saying something. But it was LeBron James winning the NBA title.
Well, you know, this rivalry is going to continue to be one we talk about, at least for the next few years. And Steph's Warriors winning the title in 2015. LeBron bringing the title back to Cleveland last season. I think these two stand head and shoulders above everyone else right now.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Waiters. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 25 points.
Boy, the offensive arsenal of Vucevic, fantastic. When he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Waiters. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15. In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. And Augustine kicks to Isaac. Fournier in the corner. Isaac a screen on Olynyk. Fournier, rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Waiters. Butler dishes to Waiters. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. To the paint, here's Isaac. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Dragic. And Olynyk kicks to Dragic. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. 5 to shoot. Here's Dragic from outside. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And Augustine kicks to Gordon. Pass to Isaac. Puts it up from 12. Miami grabs the miss. Butler's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Dragic the pass to Olynyk to take the lead. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Evan Fournier.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 3 minutes gone now here in overtime. Augustine passes to Vucevic. It's tipped. And it's the Heat on the break. Back to Adebayo. Count it. Good. And the Heat lead by 3.
Oh, the strength of Adebayo is impressive and sometimes overwhelming for the defense.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And Vucevic is just a gamer, somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs him.
Vucevic with the ball. Fournier against Waiters. The shot from the low post is good.
I like to see Fournier step up in these situations. He's a player that's very confident and has no fear when the game is close.
Now here's Dragic. Pass to Waiters. Butler up top. Good ball movement here by Miami. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. Gordon finds Isaac. Here's Vucevic. Over Adebayo. Rebound by Olynyk.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Dragic. Now Adebayo. Clock at 4. Butler passes to Olynyk. Yes!
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
The Magic called timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
The Magic called timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Augustine against Dragic. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Isaac with a screen for Fournier. can't knock in the three. Goes up again. Got it!
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. So I'm looking at the clock. And, guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And, guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big.
Irving kicks to Allen. Here's Pinson. Dinwiddie outside. The teardrop falls in.
One of the toughest shots to contest. That little teardrop.
The Celtics call time.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Karis LeVert comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. Now, coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose with it. Tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys?
Thanks, David. Nice ball movement by Boston.
You know, I think opponents have learned it the hard way. I mean, Walker is not a guy you want to put on the foul line. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
That free throw good from Walker. Good on both.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Now, here is Irving. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Allen's shot is off. Boston trails by 4. Cantor kicks to Walker. Tatum against KD. Cantor with a screen on KD. Right at the free throw line. Goes back up. The shot's good from Cantor.
The defense was solid, but that's better offense. Welcome to the NBA.
Irving looking over the floor. Driving to the basket. Allen dishes to Irving. Stolen by Walker. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Here's Walker. After the made shot from KD. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Kemba Walker.
That is why they give it to Walker. You can trust him to make smart decisions in big spots.
Here's Irving. Missed inside. Boston shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Walker. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's Brooklyn. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And they're moving it up. Here's Tatum. Jason Tatum making sure of that one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Irving. Good.
Kyrie Irving is simply caught fire.
The Celtics call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Boy, watch out, watch out. Walker is caught fire.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Irving against Walker. Outside Irving. Stolen by Walker. For the win. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. In last season, teams averaged over 102 points a game, Greg, and that's the highest mark in over 2 decades. Do you see that trend continuing?
I hope so. I think the fans appreciate up-tempo, high-scoring games. It's just more fun to watch. His goal is to get the defense rattled. Walker can do it with his shooting, his passing, or the ability to draw fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he can't hit the second.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Pass to LeVert. Down low. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 8th rebound here tonight. In the corner, it's Hayward. Outside, Tatum. Now, here's Cantor. Pass to Walker to take the lead. And a missed layup. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. And he drives in. A rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 7 rebounds in the game. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Irving. Caption coming off the assist from KD. Irving's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Nets. Inside, here's Tatum. Tatum cleared for takeoff and landing.
Jason Tatum attacking with no hesitation on offense, and this is exactly what his coach, the fans, and we want to see from that young fella.
Outside Irving, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And they need those kind of buckets from him, making an impact offensively.
Back to Walker, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hayward on the wing. Pass to Tatum. Over KD. Tipped away.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Stolen by Walker. Drops in the breakaway layup. Walker's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Boy, defense leading to offense. Walker doing a nice job at both ends there.
Harris outside. Back to Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 30 points.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Shot's good by Walker.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's KD. Kemba Walker making his last shot. To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
How about Jared Allen? He's a big guy with a lot of bounce, too.
Here's Walker. Offensive rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 7 on their shot attempts in the extra period up to this point. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Here's Walker. LeVert grabs the miss. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Now here's Allen. Back to KD. Irving. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Hayward always working hard to give his team whatever it needs. And they need his points badly, so he steps up.
Now, here is Irving. It drops.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
The Celtics call time. Brown the pass to Cannon. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. Tatum dishes to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit, they were
Hart finds Reddick. Holiday looking over the floor. Okafor with the screen on Porter. It's tipped. Jokic with the steal. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. Can't connect from short range. New Orleans. In the lead. Here's Miller. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Capitalizing from that mid-range. I love seeing him go to work in that area.
Reddick against Murray. And the basket is good. Murray's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Timeout called Pelicans. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Miller. Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Hart. And Denver also making a switch. Harris is checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now here is Harris. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Murray dishes to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Millsap a screen to take the lead. Harris, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Ball with it, now guarded by Porter.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Murray surveying the D to tie it up. Misses the tray.
Big rebound there and a smart play to kick it right back out. They want to use as much clock as possible.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Timeout called Pelicans. Here's Ball. He made it. He caught it.
Big time.
Wow.
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
He knew it was good when it left his hand. He started celebrating as soon as it got off his fingertip.
So it's a narrow victory. show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Noel. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The 76ers shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Now here's Adams, following the miss by Josh Richardson.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
O'Quinn, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Alinari comes in for Noel. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And so here is Oklahoma City. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Count that one.
Tell you what, it's pretty obvious why CP3 is the man they rely on in these big moments. I mean, he's courageous, fearless, and
that was terrific.
Ice water in his veins, the big pressure situation, and it doesn't have any effect on him.
Here's Paul with the drive, and Simmons with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Adams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Paul. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Does get the second one, and that brings them within 5.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
43 seconds left in the fourth, and that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Pass to Adams, and Embiid with the block, and he recovers it. Adams' shot is good. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. And Philadelphia grabs the miss, and he commits the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast. You gotta be careful how you guard Gallinari. The Italian swingman is effective at drawing contact.
He makes the first of 3, and that trims the lead to 6. He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Here's Robertson. Laces one from 3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Timeout called, 76ers. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's Gallinari with the three. No good. So Philadelphia wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. Young inside, covered by Wall, and they're able to recover. Washington shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Steps back. Thomas gets to Bryant. Thomas down low. He's against Parker. 6 on the shot clock.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Jones dishes to Young. Over Bryant. It's good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside, Beal. Thomas feeling it out a bit. And now we've got the intentional foul. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Lenz checked in for Atlanta. John Collins comes in for Parker. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Atlanta has possession. It's a 1-point game. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Timeout, Wizards. 24 seconds left in the game. Ball against Young. Beal the pass to Miles. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Delivering much in the clutch. He loves knocking these shots down.
And Young, here we go.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times.
Williams against McCollum. Williams kicks to George. Pass to Beverly. Shot clock at 6. A miss that time would have put him up. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Portland. They've led by as much as 10. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Here's Whiteside. It's hauled in by George. Clippers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Perilous screen on McCollum. Outside Williams. Harrell setting the pick for George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Trailblazers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Leonard against Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Leonard. Here's Lillard. Oh, and they take the lead. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Nurkic. Los Angeles with another miss. And for Portland, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. That's a 2 from Lillard. It counts.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Perilous screen on McCollum. Right side George. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Timeout, Blazers. For the Trailblazers, Zach Collins comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Hood subbed in for Anthony. Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
The Clippers call time. Here's Leonard. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That was a ginormous bucket by Leonard. Big-time performance.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Perilous screen on Lillard. Takes it inside. Leonard, the pass to Beverly. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. George way outside. Missed. So the Trailblazers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall.
Dinwiddie against Brogdon. Back to McDermott. Brogdon right side. Back to McDermott. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harris finds Dinwiddie. On the wing, Irving. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for Prince, and Karis LeVert subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Pacers also changing it up. Sabonis, he's checked in for Leaf. T.J. Warren comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Victor Oladipo in for T.J. McConnell.
And I tell you, Oladipo really putting defenders in a tough spot. I mean, using his length outstandingly to draw these fouls.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Can't cash in from close range. And so Allen will bring it up for the Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Oh, all too easy for Allen. Fantastic at carving out room inside and finishing with power.
Oladipo against Dinwiddie. Oladipo with the ball. And it's sent back by Allen.
And there's the length of Allen. As his anticipation gets better, those arms will be hard to escape.
Here's Irving. Allen, that's good. And now it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Brooklyn.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage. But this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for KD.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Here's Irving after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Now Irving, he's off on that one. Good D by Brogdon. And it's sent back by Allen. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg. Now Jefferson. Pass to Vucevic. Over Griffin. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Galloway. Covered by Bamba. Galloway, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Timeout, Pistons. Orlando making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Bamba. And Fournier subbed in for Jefferson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pistons talked to his team during the break. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Jackson. Down low. Griffin kicks to Jackson. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Those three-pointers off the mark.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
To the inside, Griffin. Isaac with some nice deep. Magic leading by 7. Now here is Augustine. Pass to Fournier. Back to Augustine. Just 4 to shoot. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Detroit. Inside. Shoots a fader. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Fournier the bounce pass. And the basket by Gordon.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 7. Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson passes to Griffin. They get it back. Jackson kicks to Kennard. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off
Doncic looking it over. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Westbrook kicks to Harden. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Mirotic. 6 on the shot clock. Harden with it. All guarded by Porzingis. Harden's shot is off. And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 4. Harden against Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Harden. Here's Doncic. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Screen by Capella.
Boy, when you combine Westbrook's athleticism with the ferocity that he plays with, hard not to foul him inside.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Barea. Hardaway is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Capella. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Westbrook. Dallas again missing. And so they foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Dallas.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
So Houston wins it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem
Rozier against Hayward. Rozier, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Kid Gilchrist has got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
To the paint. A nice shot by Poirier. Poirier's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Zeller, who's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Bridges comes in for Biombo. And it's Batum in for Williams. Now, here's Walker. Cantor with the screen on Rozier. Deflects the pass and stolen by Zeller. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Bridges. Good!
And his team needed that hoop, which is why they turned to him there.
That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. Some solid defense from Rozier. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Guys, they're going to make him earn this one from the line. Obviously, his reputation at the stripe has preceded him.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Walker the pass to Smart. Cantor sets the pick for Brown. Boston again missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Well, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he powers through it all. Terrific, deceptive strength.
That's good from Kemba Walker. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 6. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
And a wide open look for Walker. Misses the 3. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Obviously upset to to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I tell you, Bridges, you see the athleticism, the improving skill set, and the instincts are coming along.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Bangs home the trifecta. Here's Rozier. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave
Oladipo against Satoransky to take the lead. Satoransky grabs the miss. Satoransky's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And it's all about hustle in transition, especially when you're trying to stay ahead on the break.
And Oladipo kicks to Warren. McConnell scanning the floor. Oladipo outside. Shoots over White. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Oladipo's got 6 points in the quarter. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. They lead by 1. Going inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Levine is so good at putting pressure on the defense and drawing fouls. He's an active, engaged scorer.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
When you couple Levine's shooting touch with his explosive athleticism, very easy to see why scouts were so high on him coming into the draft.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Harrison. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Satoransky, and it's done in for Kobe White. Then for the Pacers, Sabonis, he's checked in for Leaf, and Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Now here's Brogdon. Back to Oladipo over Levine, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Carter with a screen on Oladipo. Here's Levine. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Turner. Oladipo against Dunn. to take the lead. Turner passes to Sabonis. Some nice passing here by Indiana.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
The Bulls call timeout. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. Well, Fred Hoiberg was talking to his team during the timeout. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Levine against Oladipo. Now here's Levine. D right on him. Clock at 6. Takes the three. Can't get the three to fall. The Pacers call timeout. For the win. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just... And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And here is Dunn. Now here's Levine. Markkanen a screen on Oladipo. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Levine. Markkanen's got the first basket here in overtime for the Bulls. Pass to Oladipo. Warren with the ball. Sabonis trying to get open. And the shot by Warren, no good. Warren against Porter. Here's Levine. And with Kevin Durant joining the Warriors, Clark, they look like one of the greatest teams ever assembled, at least on paper.
Absolutely. I mean, they've got an unbelievable roster of talent. But I think they've got to win it all before we mention them among the all-time great teams, Kevin. I mean, the 86 Celtics, the 96 Bulls, or even the 01 Lakers. They've got some work to do to be in that category.
Chicago leading. Markkanen with it. Sabonis defending. Levine against Oladipo. On the wing, Levine. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. Good. Nothing but net. Levine's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
And guys, when Levine gets it going, he's as exciting a player as there is. Just his combination of style and athleticism.
Outside Warren. Makes it off the glass.
Well, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player.
Levine against Oladipo. Three-pointer. Again, Levine missing. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Indiana. We're in overtime if you just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. Sabonis against Markkanen. Oladipo outside. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's on Zach LaVine. On the free throw, no good.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
What a finish, just powering it down.
Indiana trailing here. Brogdon looking it over, and finished off by Oladipo.
Outstanding concentration, Victor Oladipo. Big in a big spot.
LaVine against Oladipo. And then LaVine with the jam.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that LaVine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
LaVine against Oladipo. Sabonis' screen on LaVine. Oladipo, the offensive rebound. And that one's good, Brogdon. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Boy, it's clear why people are high on Brogdon. His ability to take over on important possession, outstanding.
Carter with the screen on Oladipo. There's LaVine, and then LaVine with the jam.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Oladipo. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Oladipo's got 35 in the game. For Chicago, they've gotten things started superbly in overtime, hitting 5 of the first 7 shots. LaVine kicks to Dunn. Pass to Carter. Fires at the elbow. And it comes off the front of the rim. And it's the Pacers' ball. It's a 1-point game. Oladipo against LaVine. Turner dishes to Oladipo. Back to Turner. Sabonis finds Warren. Oladipo against LaVine. Second chance shot. Oladipo misses. The Bulls call timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 1. Outside, LaVine. Ooh, offline. Here's Markkanen. Count it! The Pacers call timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
Down 1, just enough time, I think, for a couple of passes and shot. We'll see what they do here.
Fires from the line. No good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer